Howdy folks, welcome back to another episode of Cracking Packs. This is a package that I purchased, oh god, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I haven't opened it because I was planning on opening this with some friends. Unfortunately, plans fell through and I realized I haven't given you guys a Cracking Packs episode in quite some time. Why is my camera freaking out? 1 second, guys. I'm going to try and figure out why it is doing what it's doing. Properties. I need to go to configure, camera controls, focus auto, turn that off. There we go. So it's not going to do that pulsating thing anymore. I apologize for that, guys. That was incredibly unprofessional of me. Anyway, it is your local card crack dealer. And so today we have 1,000 cards at random from a eBay seller. Unfortunately, I won't name the eBay seller unless you guys want me to. But obviously, when I do purchase these things, I don't use my name, like my actual name. I use my I use a different name completely. So they don't. So I'm not getting any kind of special favors or anything like that. So don't think, oh, he's a YouTuber, so he gets special treatment. I don't. So just like what Gamers Nexus do when they order pre-built PCs from companies, they do not use, Steve doesn't use his actual name when doing this pre-built stuff. So, he knows he's not going to get any kind of special favors from these developers or builders. I don't get special treatment from these guys either. So let's open it up and take a look inside. All right. Thank you for feeding the fish. Remora Cards. That is the name of the company. Well, clearly they've, packaged their own stuff. So I'll show it to you real quick. You can check them out if you want to. Right there. Thank you for feeding fish at remora.cards. Check them out, guys, if you really want to. Again, some of these are sleeved. I assume these are the ones that are sleeved. Okay, some of them are uncommons. They're not necessarily mythics or anything like that, but these clearly were cards in a collection, from someone's collection, clearly. I mean, there's a couple of uncommons and commons. Okay, that's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to take a look at a few loose cards that are not necessarily piled in correctly, like these guys on the sides here. So what I'm going to do, again, some of the sets that have come out are I'm not a fan of, like the Ninja Turtles stuff. I do have a Ninja Turtles box up there, the Turtle Team Up starter box, because I was told that there was a Shredder in there. There's not. So just a heads up, there's no Shredder in that box. The only way you're going to get Shredder is through booster packs or the collector's series, which sucks because I really wanted a Shredder for my collection. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got in these loose sets. Okay, so we've got a Tyrant of Discord, Creature Elemental. It's a rare, so it's 4, 5, 6, it's a 7 for a 7/7. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent chooses a permanent he or she controls at random and sacrifices it. If an online permanent is sacrificed this way, repeat this process. Spirited Away, Enchantment Aura, costs 7. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying. Curse of Echoes costs 5. Enchantment Aura Curse. Enchant player. Whenever a enchanted player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player may copy that spell and may choose new targets for that copy he or she controls. Interesting. Reckoner Shakedown costs 3. It's a sorcery. It's common. Okay, more commons. Common. Okay, there's a few. Oh, this is from Neon Samurai. Not Neon Samurai. Neon Kamigawa. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, these are from Neon Kamigawa. These set. Okay. Oh, we've got a classics here. We have actually got a. Oh god, it's not Legions. It's just after Legions. Anyway, Imaginary Pet. Summoned Illusion, 4/4 for 2. During your upkeep, you may have a card in your hand return imaginary Do not kick. If you have a card in hand, return imaginary pet to its owner's hand. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay. That is a rare. Oh, got another one. Fall of Thrawn. Okay, Saga. 1, destroy all lands. 2, each player returns 2 land cards from their graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so it's basically a pseudo reset. Hidden Stag. Whenever one of your opponent, whenever your opponents play a land, if Hidden Stag is an enchantment, Hidden Stag becomes a 3/2 creature that counts as a beast. Whenever you play a land, if Hidden Stag is a creature, it becomes an enchantment. Okay, so it's a bit of swings and roundabouts. Ill-gotten gains. Oh, I loved this card. Remove it from the game. All players discard their hands, and each player puts up to 3 cards from his or her graveyard into his or her hand. Yeah, it's a lovely little reset. Oh, I have been trying to find this card. This is Dread Sage. Shade. I've been trying to find him for quite some time. It costs 3 for a 3/3 with 1 black. Gets +1/+1 till the end of the turn. So it's a pumper, which is quite rare for such low cost. High Sentinels of Ashram, flying for a 3/4. Okay. It's a flying sentinel. Keldum Twilight. Oh, this is from Torment. Nice. This is an old Torment card. At the end of each player's turn, if no creatures attack this turn, that player sacrifices a creature he or she controls since the beginning since the beginning of the turn. Nice. Call of the Skybreaker. Okay, it's a sorcery. Put a 5/5 blue and red elemental creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Retrace. You may play this card. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying other costs. Okay, alright, cool. Slayer's Plate. Equipped creature gets +4/+2 whenever equipped creature dies. If it was a human, put a 1/1 white knight spirit sticker turn flying into play into the battlefield. Okay. That's good for a little soldier set. Scourge Wolf. First strike delirium. Scourge Wolf has double strike as long as there are 4 or more more card types among cards in your graveyard. Okay, interesting. Mausoleum Secrets. Okay, this costs 2. It's black, instant. Undergrowth. Search your library for a black card with convert mana cost less than the equal number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. That'll go good in a Liliana deck. Drowned Secrets. 1/1 blue enchantment. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Oh, it's a blue mill. Oh, God, blue mills. Would they? Oh, that would work actually. Gaia's Anthem. Creatures can't get +1/+1. This is an old card. It's a reprint. The original one had, I think it was the Priestess of Titania on the original artwork. Heldren Eruption, sacrifice all creatures you control, put that many 4/4 red Hellion creatures onto the battlefield. Interesting. Good way of turning tokens into more pumpable tokens. 5-alarm Fire. Whenever a creature you control does combat damage, put a blaze counter on 5-alarm Fire. Remove 5 counters from it, and it will do 5 damage to target creature or player. Interesting. Captain of the Watch. Creature, human, soldier. Vigilance. Other soldiers you can get +1/+1 their vigilance. Captain the Watch enters the battlefield. Put 3/1/1. Okay, so it's basically a token generator creature. So it comes on the board and you put 3 2/2 creatures with vigilance because it's a 1/1, but they get +1/+1 because of her. So they become 2/2s with vigilance. So you get 3 2/2s with vigilance. Okay, interesting. So you get technically 4 creatures for that cost. Okay. Biovisionary. At the beginning of your next step, if you control 4 or more creatures named Biovisionary, you win the game. Ooh. Interesting. So those were the rares that were loose along here. There might be some rares in here, so I'm going to put the rares to one side. So those are the rares. Right, let's grab the first stack. I don't know how I'm going to do this. You know, I'm going to grab it from back here. We'll grab it back here because if I can, which I can't. Fuck it. Fudge it. How am I going to do this? There we go. Aha! There we go. first big pinch. Alright, you're already dead. Okay. Night. Ooh, I remember the one originally came out in Mirrodin. Vermin Gorger, Vampire, nice. Okay. Another, okay, Blood Flow Connoisseur. Creature put one, okay, so she's a sack creature pumper. Okay, so vampires are still making somewhat of a comeback. Kind of like her, you know, Kim Kardashian. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of artifacts in here. Neon Cam. A lot of these cards are from Neon. Oh, this is from the D&D set. Yeah, these are from the D&D set. Oh, nice. Oh, I like the D&D cards. Oh, nice. Well, I've got a few of these beholders in my collection. Yeah, these are all Neon Cam. From Kamigawa. Neon Kamigawa. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Kami of the Restless Shadows. Okay. So yeah, most of these are cycled up, but these would be good for like Two-Headed Ogre, friendly games, as well as Commander. So there we go. Kami of the Hunt. I remember that when it first came out in Kamigawa. Oh, these are some of these are Kamigawa cards. Okay, Korgoy Entanglers. That's uncommon. More uncommons. Oh, these are nice. Flaxen Missionary. Nice. Oh, these are some really beautiful cards, guys. Oh, the Cleveland Skyrider. I know someone who's going to want that. Oh, these are some seriously nice cards. Oh, hello. We even got some foilies. Seeker of the Way. Creature. Human Warrior. Prowess. Ooh, it's a nice little shiny. I'm going to put the shinies separately. Alright. So that's a nice little pinch there. We're going to get another pinch. Again, this is what I call a pinch. You're just pinching picking a few cards up. Okay, Azdrani. So there's a few. This is all over the place. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so now we've got some legendary creatures showing up. Okay, so we've got Goblin Wizard, Ignore Ember Mage. When he enters the battlefield, deal 4 damage to any target. When I discard another card named named him, sacrifice 2 mountains, Skurga deals 4 damage. Okay. Alright, I see a foily in there as well. Alright, so it's a foily green Hunter of the Tides. Interesting. Okay, so we've got some more. Oh, we've got some more cycle lands. Okay. Nice. Yes. Oh, Liliana's Triumph. Sacrifice a creature. If you control Liliana Planeswalker, each opponent discards a card. Nice. Okay. Wanderer, legendary Planeswalker. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control. Take 2. Exile creature card with a power 4 or greater. Oof. Nice little Planeswalker. In fact, I'm going to put Planeswalkers. I'm going to separate because they're Planeswalkers. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we've got some typical common blues and blacks. Oh, a Ronin Unicorn. That's a beautiful card. I know a little special someone who's 6 and is enamored with horses, so she's going to want that. Here's evolving. Yeah, it's a tap sack land. Okay, legendary creature. Room abilities of dungeons you own trigger an additional time. That would be good to run in a D&D commander-based deck. Walger's Fellbeast, Creature Drake, interesting. Shadowed Summons. There are quite a few nice cards in here. Hero's Downfall. Okay, okay. Zombify, interesting. Return creature from graveyard to the battlefield. That's going to be good. Okay, Virtuous Witch, got him. Ooh, Crackling Cyclops, good card. I like the artwork on Crackling Cyclops. Okay. Alright. So we've got a nice little mix in here. We've got some sleeved cards in here. So I'll take a look at the sleeved cards first. These appear to be from someone's collection. Okay. Well, just one uncommon and 2 commons. That's fine. But they appear to be from someone's collection, so we'll do that. Okay, alright. Okay, Blackened Breath, nice. Again, Urdak of the White Pride. Ooh, legendary Orc Soldier. Okay, that's from the Lord of the Rings set. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Urdak. If that creature was a goblin or orc, put 2 1/1 counters on him instead. So he's a pumper. Nice. You could do a nice, a good gobbo deck with him as your commander. That's not a bad idea, actually. So let's keep looking. Some more Lord of the Rings stuff. Okay, it's from Vanguards. Okay, more. Okay, legendary creature, human rogue. Bill Fenry, Bree Swindler. Comes into play. Choose one. Create a treasure token. Target opponent gains control of target horse you control. If they do, remove Bill Bentley from the combat and create 3 treasure tokens. Okay, okay, so he's just mana ramp. Okay. Interesting. Enwyn, Lady of Rohan. Don't care. Oath of the Grey Host. Okay, alright. Nice. It's going to take me a while to go through all these cards and put them in color order. Like all uncolored or artifacts in blacks and blues and reds and greens. Yeah, Faceless One. Legendary enchantment creature, background. Faceless One is your commander. Choose a color before the game begins. Faceless One is that chosen color. Choose a background. You have a background as a secondary commander. Interesting. So you can run 2 commanders with that one. Okay, I've got some ideas with that. And there's Aki Rock Splitter. There's some nice. There you go. Now we're back into the Kamigawa stuff. It's cycled, which is interesting. That's good. I do like that. I do like that. Of course, we've got Rouge Charm. Okay, so now we're going 9th edition. Oh lord, Glamorous Outlaw. Interesting. Vampire Rogue. He's kind of cool actually. Helga, Elfetcher. Yeah, we're going back to 9th edition. Good lord, some of these cards are really, really, really old. Boris Challenger from nice. Nice. Elvish Hydromancer. These are some older cards, man. Woo! These are good for a collection. Good lord, there's a Wellwood Scourge. Oh man, I remember that creature being a pain in the butt to deal with. Kappa Wrecker. This is from the Ninja Turtles. Okay, so we got some Ninja Turtle stuff in here too. Nice. Nice. Dredgehound, Archon of Taliban, Zombie Cleric, he's really good. When he comes into, or another zombie you control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie card, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. If you don't put that card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah. Diabolic Tutor, that's a good find. Diabolic Tutor. Oh. And we've got a foily Grasp of Darkness. Goes in the foil section. Eliminate, destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value. Okay. Necrosynthesis. No way. These are some really good cards. Man. I'm not saying we're not finding cards that are like, ridiculously freaking, money breaking here, Are you going to make your money back if you part this stuff out from, you take what you want out of it and then repack them? I don't know. Maybe if that's your thing, if that's what you want to do. I don't. I mean, I'm here to add some cards to my collection, and if I happen to find some cards that are going to help me make some really good combos, then so be it. Okay. Twisted Lands, nice. Nice. More Twisted Lands. Contaminated Landscape. Okay. Nice. These are all tap sack lands. Basically, you tap it, you can sacrifice it to search for a different kind of land. Okay. Papercraft Decoy. Awesome. These are really looking good. Dragonfly Suit. More Kamigawa stuff. Scrapyard Breaker. Oh, this set's all over the place. Like I said, I'm not expecting to find mythics and whatnot. because you know the ad said there might be 1 or 2 mythics in here, spread throughout, kind of thing. Vampire Cutthroat, interesting. Let's see. Skulk complex creatures of greater power. Okay. Life link. Okay, so he's definitely going to start pinging and gaining some life. So interesting. Vampire. I like that connection. Vampire wizard. But like I said, guys, I don't buy these sets in hopes of making ridiculous amounts of money. What I'm doing is I'm just buying these. Liliana's Elite, nice. Macabre's Waltz, nice. There's a few good cards here. Yeah. Like I said, it's not all about pulling those ultra rares and da 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 da. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they could be nice. It would be nice if I find me a planeswalker that's I can use. I mean, I'm not going to find a Lily in here, that's for sure. And if I did, it'd be a miracle. But the point is, this is the first time I've bought from this company, and I can genuinely tell you, I have not gone wrong for the price that I spent, which was 22 or 25 pounds plus shipping. I think I did good. I think I did really good. Mostly because I'm just looking to bulk up my collection. I have more than 1 or 2 friends who go through my collection wanting to trade or buy or swap or, cards for a deck or a commander they're building or whatever. And, oh, finally. Bink. And I get it. Some people out there prefer digital magic to paper magic. I'm a paper magic guy, obviously. And there are some people out there that are not. And that's entirely up to you. Foily. In the foily pile. Alright, so this Wild Blight, Spiritual Return, Torment Hero, Grips of Dissolution. There are some nice cards in there. I can make myself a really good little gobbo deck in here. We've got a sleeved card. Arc Lightning. Okay, let's put that sleeved sets. Okay. But like I said, there's some nice elves in here as well. I could probably look at redoing my elf deck. I mean, I'd need Eldamari to do it, and good luck trying to find an Eldamari that's not £160. Or a Seedborn Muse that's not 70 something pounds right now. Okay. Interesting stuff. And my mad is that the Mad Mages? Yeah, Mind Mages. So this is the Mad Mages. So there's stuff of Mad. Jesus, I'd be ecstatically happy because that is quite a rare card. Okay, so let's see. We've got some more Boros and green. Okay. Let's see. We've got some nice stuff. We've got some reds in here. Surprised I'm not seeing a dragon or 2 yet. Okay, so this clearly was someone who had a Boros deck at one point. Okay, Horse Art Wallpet. Nice. And I mean, this isn't like it's Pokemon where you're cracking packs and you get a rainbow foily blah 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 and then get it graded and it's like $3,000 or anything. No. Foilies. Oh my god, foilies. Oh, foily heaven. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, I think I found a foily collection. Okay, these are all foilies. Oh, nice. Some of these foilies are beautiful. See, this is why I collect what I collect. Okay. Oh, some of these foilies are just beautiful art. I'm gonna go through those foilies a bit more. That was a big chunk of foilies. Okay, Vicious Fell Beast costs 6 for a 4/4 flyer. Enter the battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Each create a food token for each creature sacrificed this way. That is a good way of flipping the battle. Lash of the Bullrog. In addition to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature or pay 4. Destroy target creature. Oof. So you pay 1, sack a creature, or it's 5 and destroy. Nice. Lash of the Bullrog. That's from Lord of the Rings. Pick your poison. That's awesome. Oh, these are some of the original Magic art cover stuff. This is, yeah, interesting. Got another foily there. Those are some kind of cool cards. I think I'm going to separate those. And oh, I dropped one. Grab that. It's one of the rares. So yeah, I like that alternate art stuff. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. The Lash of the Bullrog and whatnot. These full art Lord of the Rings stuff is just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. All right, another pinch. Oof. Video's been going on for quite a while. Thank you for sticking around, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Ah, more foilies. Yeah, in the foilie collection. Dragon Soul Knight. Interesting. First strike. Pay 1 of each color. End of the turn, Dragon Soul Knight becomes a dragon, gets 5/3, and gains flying and trample. So it becomes a, it becomes a 7/5 flyer. Jeez. Marauding Box. I've got like a few of those. Okay. Alright. Isrit Locket. Tap. Sacrifice it, draw 2 cards. Okay, I would just keep it for the mana draw, to be honest with you. I would just keep it for the mana draw. But then again, I'd go with the Enter Lantern because that's indestructible. Same price. And you can tap it for any mana of any color. That's why the lanterns were always the go-to artifacts for mana generation back in the original Kamigawa series. Was it Kamigawa? It was the first show up of Isrit, so... No, I don't think it was Kamigawa, it's just after Kamigawa. Alright, so we've got some Human Knight Soldiers. Okay, Tormented Crypt Keeper, Golem. Okay. Not bad. Dochi Shadow Walker. Yeah, these are... Yeah. D&D. Opal Palace. Okay. Ooh, we have a foily. Price of Loyalty. Gain control of target creature. At the end of the turn, untap that creature. It gains haste. At the end of the turn, if mana from this if mana from a treasure was spent to cast a spell, that creature gains +2/+6. Jeez. Okay, there's a Mimic from D&D. Nice. Oh, 2 more foilies. What's that one? Oh, foily land. Land enters tapped. Enters, gain 1 life. Tap for... Okay. And Wrecked Remover. Whenever a creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from your graveyard. Gain 1 life. Okay. Alright. That's not bad. Put those in the foily section. Alright, and then get a big pinch. Again, big thank you to Remora.cards. Again, this isn't sponsored. I purchased these cards. Full disclosure, I purchased these cards. I did not use my real name or anything to do with my YouTube channel. Let's see, what an enchantment creature, okay, or anything like that. So they didn't know who was getting this order. So this is pretty much a common order that you will most likely get from this company. And you know what? I'm not, like I said, I'm not disappointed so far. Not disappointed in the slightest so far. There's a lot of Neon Kamigawa. I wasn't around for the Neon Kamigawa series, mostly because I was like, it's just Kamigawa revamped, but it's missing quite a lot of the decent Kamigawa stuff. And that's the truth. It was missing quite a lot of the original Kamigawa stuff. There was no Brothers Yamazaki, there was no Godo, there was no stuff like that. Dog Umbra. Okay. Oh, Worn Power Stone. And the battlefield tap 2 for 2 colorless. Okay. 2 colorless for 3, worth it. And was like, it's a negative. No, at first. Afterwards, the next turn, you're getting 2 for free. So it's not actually, if you really do think about it. Dredge Mobile. Menace 333. Okay. Nice. Mass conscriptions. More rash inspiration. Corrupt shapeshifter. Okay. Oh god, that bird's fucking ugly. Pardon my French. Okay, we've got Foily. Oh, Corpse Knight. Creature, Zombie Knight. 1 white, 1 blue. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. Oh, yes. That is definitely one I'm going to look at trying to get some more of. So I treat this as more like a sample pack, a really large sample pack, because if you do happen to get more than one of the card that you want, like Unsummon. If I wanted Unsummon, great. Oh, Macabre's Wars Foily. Yes, please. And we've still got some Pinglands. Suspicious Shambler. Exiles card from graveyard. Create 2 creature token to activate on user sorcery. Okay. Thornwood Archer. Owen Angel. Shadow Aldrich. Shambling Goblin. Okay. Negate. Ooh, that's a good spell. Like that guy right there, the Corpse Knight. I would probably look at getting 3 more, making it a player's set. So, is there going to be a player's set in here? Absolutely not. Vampire Cutthroat. There's 2 of him. Fury Vampire. Nice. Dashwood Lurker. Rise from the Tides. Nice. Paranoid Parish Blade. Arthur's Armor. Okay. There are some nice artifacts in here as well. Not all artifacts need to be ridiculously powerful. Some artifacts just need to... Again, some people are like, oh, it's too situational. No, not in Magic. You can create the situation. You've got to understand, in Magic the Gathering, yes, there's a lot of RNG in what hand you start with, etc. But if you tailor your deck towards one specific win con, you start to lower the amount of RNG to the point where you're not playing blackjack and you're not playing poker anymore, you're playing blackjack, and vice versa. So this is a big chunk of blue here. Juice. My ex-wife would be in heaven. Okay, I've got a foily of that. A Spiteful Returned. It's a good card. Doomblade, Tranquil Expanse, Snapper, Die Young. Okay. Alright. Vial of Poison, good card. Rune Processor. This is some sort of Eldritch freaking horrors, man. When you cast Eldritch Pro, you may put a card from your opponent's exiled deck player's graveyard. If you do gain 5 life. Like I said, there's some Eldritch horrors there. Mind Raker, Devoid. This card has no color. When Mind Raker enters the battlefield, you may put a card from opponent owns exiled deck player graveyard. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Ooh. Again, the Eldrazi are just all Eldritch horrors, I swear. It's like every Eldritch horror you can think of, Magic was like, yep, let's make that creature. But no, let's not. There are some Eldritch horrors that just need to just not, Okay. Kindly Stranger, we've seen her before. Throttle. Crow of Dark Tidings. I have a foily of this card. I actually want to get that crow tattooed on me. That's the 3rd Savage Mage I've seen here. Twins of the Mourner Estate. I've seen that card before. Caller of the Gales. I think I've seen that one before. As a reprint. Okay. Unnerve. What we got here? Torment Invoices. That should be a black card, not a red. Piece of blue card. Okay. Some of these are really good. Yeah, that Noble Quarry. I've had a foily of that before. Some of these cards are just really beautiful artwork. And yes, I know there was a big snafu of AI art being spammed across like certain Magic sets used AI art, and I get that. I get that. Sometimes there's a time crunch, and artists can't get the work out in time. Do I condone it? Absolutely not. But I can't complain because I use AI art for some of my thumbnails. I don't hide that fact. Underdark Explorer, okay, Vicious Battle Gear, Shock, Faceless One, that's my second Faceless one. Awesome, so I got two. Rand Spirit, that looks like a Gene Stealer. Seriously, tell me that does not look like a Gene Stealer from 40k. That's a friggin' Gene Stealer from 40k. That is a Gene Stealer from 40k. Oh, foily in the foil pile. Healing Hands, Zoff Shade. I've not seen one of those yet. It's the first Zoff Shade I've seen. Oh, it's from 2015 as well. Okay. Nice. Another Eldritch Horror. Dominator Drone. Cool. I mean, I've got enough Eldritch Horrors here that I could actually make my own freaking Eldrazi deck. Yeah? Ugh. Trusty Companion. Okay, well, there's a land card in there. It must have snuck in there. They did promise that there'd be no land cards, but basic. Guys, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. The fact that I've only come across one basic plain card from an entire 1,000 cards, it's a win for me. Oh my god, Goblin Mountaineer. I've not seen that card in forever. Glory Seeker. I've not seen him since 9th edition. Yeah, jeez. Yeah. I'm Warden. Abraham Shaman, Angelic Blessings, Unholy Strength. Holy cow! These are some old school cards. Woof. Right, the last pinch. This is the last cards in the box, as you can see. Alright, so, oh, these are, jeez Louise. Some of these. Adel. Oh my god, no way. Choose a color. Look at that target player's hand and choose a card from that color. Oh. That was... Adel was Migraine before Migraine was Migraine. But Adel's better because Adel says you can pick any card. Doesn't matter if it's a creature or not. Okay, so we've got Foily. Okay, let's put the Foily in the Foily section. Oh, we've got another Foily. Oh, hello. It's a Foily Dragon. Well, hello there. Take a look at that. Oh, look at the shine on that fire. Whoa, isn't that gorgeous? Ain't that gorgeous? Whoa! That's going in my collection. That's going in my collection. Alright, Yoda declares war. Fires of victory. Eliminate. Agent of Shadow Thieves. Commander creatures you own have whenever this creature attacks a player. If no opponent has more life than... Okay. Evil Eye of Orgrim Score. Jesus Christ, that's 6th edition. Holy shit. This thing is worn, but Jesus, look. That's 6th edition. Not a reprint, that's original OG6. Oh, man. That is beautiful. Agonizing Remorse. Choking Mazima. Dockside Chef. Dread Fatigue. Thought of the Grave. Malkanar's Rebirth. Oh, man. Refurbished. That's actually a good card for Eddie. Oh, for Eddie. Fleeting Spirit. Oh, that is a beautiful card. Oh my god. Look at the way it shined on the sword on the ghost. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Oh wow. Faction Soldiers. Okay. Child of Night, good vampire. Cheap, 2/1, lifelink. Can't get any better than that. Hidden Courtyard. There comes our taps. Activate sorcery. Discover 4. Exile cards from the top of your library and exile non-land card from mana value of 4 or less. Okay. Deep Goblin Shakur. Skullcap Snail. Primal War. Hidden Nurseries. Night Forest. Star Pupil. Okay. Alright. Oh, these are some nice, nice cards. Stone Lava Axe from 9th edition. 19th, sorry. Not 9th. Swift Response. Okay, Owen's Edged. Wow, some of these cards are just taking me back, man. I mean, there you go, Navigator's Compass. Minor Lath. Oh my god. 10th and 19th edition. Add 1 mana of any colour. Nice. Nizami Linebreaker. Jeez. Oh my god. Daybreak Chaplain. Jesus. Like I said, some of these cards, guys, are just oof. Oy vey. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Some of these cards are just yes. Again, I can't complain. I got what I paid for. I genuinely feel I got what I paid for. And again, guys, if you want to check them out, that's their web address. Check them out. Remora.cards. Again, not sponsored. Let me make this abundantly clear. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Okay, I'm not sponsored by these guys. I purchased these cards for myself. They did not know I was doing this. They didn't ask me to do this. I'm choosing to do this. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. Cannot stress that enough. Okay, they had nothing to do with this. It was just me. I wanted to do a Cracking Packs episode in the new place. You guys seem to love the lighting and whatnot, because I asked in one of my videos, I was like, guys, what's the lighting like? Do you like it? Do you hate it? You guys seem to love the lighting. So I've got 2 LED strip bars behind the monitors right here, and if need be I can turn the overhead light on. I've got light coming in from the windows back there as well, so I ain't gonna complain. You guys love the lighting. You guys said, you know, lighting's just fine, there's no issues. So I'm gonna take that. I am gonna take that, and I'm gonna take it with a smile on my face. So again, thank you guys. Oh, that's one of those yeah. One of those door cards that you put to get the old Garbage Pail Kids stuff. So we did walk away with some sleeved cards from someone's collections. Clearly these were in libraries, so I'm sorry to whoever it was that sold your collection. I managed to get some of your cards. I will treat them with the utmost respect, as they should be, because at the end of the day, yes, these are just cards. You can just, you know, go on eBay or Card Kingdom or wherever and just buy, you know, whatever you want. But the point is, at one point in time, these cards belonged to someone. These cards meant something to someone, like they mean something to me right now. And I cannot stress that enough, guys. So please understand, yeah, these are the rares. Okay, so we did walk away with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rares, of which, let's see, and 1 Planeswalker. And we, unfortunately, we didn't walk away with any mythics, but, you know, end of the day, don't care. Don't care. And the reason why is because, in the day, like I said, this is going to be added into my collection. I'm going to be adding these guys to my big box that's up there that I don't really show much most of the time. Oh, and we also got these really funky original. These are the original artworks, by the way, guys. Well, not these ones, but some of these, like the Beholder and whatnot, were the original hand-drawn art. Because Magic the Gathering cards came in these little white sleeves with just... Anyway, if you're a Magic the Gathering player, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with what I purchased. Again, guys, you know, please, if you want to support them, go check them out. Go check out their website, remora.cards. Again, not sponsored at all. So please don't say, oh, sell out, sell out, sell out. I'm not a sellout. And then we got a ton of foily cards to add to the collection. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I love putting foily cards in. I've got a big section of my binders that are just for foily cards. And so I am happy with the purchase that I made. I'm not not exaggerating. I am truly, truly, truly happy with the purchase that I made. The box, though, the fact that these extra tongue tabs need to be put on the inside of the box means that, you know, there's a chance you could bend or damage your cards. So we're gonna have to figure out a way of making some extra space for these tongue tabs. So let's grab some of these cards back here. Again, it's just the packaging of the box. I can't complain. Other than that, this was a good deal. A damn good deal. Yeah, I like that deal. It was a damn good deal. Yeah, it was. It was a damn good deal. You want that deal? I'll take that deal. It's a damn good deal. You know, and so I am not going to complain, because at the end of the day, I purchased these cards and I plan on using some of these cards. I'm not gonna lie, I plan on making a Goblin Commander deck to see how we can get that Goblin. You know what, I'm just gonna leave those tongues out just for safety, because I don't want to pinch those cards. Anyway guys, that was, let me use the camera back now. Careful. Hi guys, sorry about that. Anyway, so that was cracking packs. Video's gone on for a bit too long than I normally would go for, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to know more, I will post a link to the company's website and whatnot, and the eBay selling post where I got it from, if you want to buy one for yourself and check it out. Anyway guys, until then, keep your shows flying, keep your enemies alive. Cobra Commander is out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.